Salutations. 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 Time to take it easy. Time to take it easy. It's your Goat vs. Fish Thursday morning motivational. And we're keeping it light and jazzy. Get your motivation. Drink your caffeination. Consume your favorite inebriation. Try to find that celebration. The work week, or the yarn that it spun, is almost done for someone. Others who work that graveyard shift, the verses may just be beginning. Some who work on the weekend. The fence is unwilling to yield or bend. Goat vs. Fish is here for you too. It's the morning motivational here in Los Angeles. But your motivation can come at any time, for any reason or rhyme. A soft goat fur or a wet fish slime. Or even some of that fancy grime. We welcome you to the congregation. Unfortunately, we still have this big fence over here. We've still got big fence. The motivations continue. We still have big fence. And we're going to deal with big fence. We're going to deal with big fence. We're not going to ignore big fence. Are you goat or fish? We ask the big fence, are you goat or fish? We're not just going to pretend that the fence isn't there. We're not just going to proceed as if there isn't some giant protuberant annoyance that's just right behind Goat vs. Fish. We're not even going to pretend that the fenciness of it all might in some way influence the licks. They could. But we're going to keep it easy. We're going to keep it easy on Goat vs. Fish. We're going to keep it light on Goat vs. Fish. We're going to keep it all right on Goat vs. Fish. We're going to keep it all right on Goat vs. Fish. As long as we stay together. That fence can't stop us. The fence wants to divide us, goat and fish, in the congregation. But with ample derision, goat and fish, we reject this division. We reject this division. And that is why 1 by 1 and 2 by 3 and 3 by 3 and you by me, we, in spite of it all, we let the goat and fish brawl. We let the goat and fish brawl. And we come together here again. We come together again for another glorious morning motivation. wish to welcome you to the congregation. We wish to welcome you to the congregation. We've got Weed Pipe. Here's what we're going to do. Everyone, let's hear it. Let's drop those sunshine emotes. If you are a subscriber to GoatVsFish, let's get those sunshine emotes in the congregation now. Show your love for sunshine. Show your love for sunshine. Yes, you see it, don't you? Don't you see it, sunshine?
Yeah. I see it. Celebration for Alan Holdsworth. I don't sound quite like him, but I try.
So here's what we're going to do. GoatVsFish is going to call out a member of the congregation. And then Sunshine, if you could, you are going to respond as you play your licks. You're going to say, "We believe in you." Is that something you can do?
Yeah.
Because of course it's true. You just like GoatVsFish believe in every member of the congregation here, don't you?
Oh, yeah. And I do it for free.
Oh, not for long.
I do it for free love.
Oh, the belief in the congregation is free.
Celebration!
Celebration! We're going to call out members of the congregation, and you're going to give them that sunshine belief. You're going to shine that sunshine!
I believe in you.
Here it goes. Bud Morgan, G5P.
Bud Morgan, G5P, I believe in you.
Canada Rami.
Canada Rami, I believe in you.
Psychic Buckeye 12.
Psychic Buckeye 12, I believe in you.
Lysergic Freak Jig.
Lysergic Freak Fish, I believe in you.
And Lysergic Freak Fish believes in you too, son.
Yay!
I can fix Amber Heard.
I can fix Amber Heard. I believe in you.
Thunderhead 81.
Thunderhead 81. I believe in you.
BBDH 187.
BDH 187. I believe in you.
Padistedor.
Padistedor. I believe in you.
Weed Pipe.
Weed Pipe. I believe in you.
Wazzy.
Wazzy. I believe in you.
Wazzy says, wouldn't logic dictate that a versus of any kind includes division with or without offense? When the Goat and Fish verse is like this, do you see division? They come together. The verses brings Goat and Fish together. And perhaps, just perhaps, I can't see Goat versing nobody but fish for all my life. When they verses, maybe the goat and the fish will unify. they unite. It's all right. Oh, but there's one other member of the congregation who's here, who we have not yet given our motivations to. It's Sunshine!
Yeah! Who?
You have to say that you believe in you believe in its sunshine like you've done for all the rest of the congregation.
Oh, I thought that was one that didn't say anything, but okay.
Well, hey, how about everyone? How about everyone in the congregation, now that Sunshine has given you your belief, the belief that you now have because Sunshine believes in you, how about everyone in the congregation says, I believe in you, everyone? It's Sunshine! I believe in you!
I believe in me!
Amber Heard believes in you. Psychic Buckeye believes in you. Cole J Racing.
Cole J Racing, I believe in you.
Rain Felicia.
Rain Felicia, I believe in you too.
You're peaking a bit on the mic, so we're turning you down ever so slightly. Okay? We'll try that.
Fitzcraft, I believe in you.
Time for our morning celebrations. Time for the morning celebrations. We're not wasting any time. We're getting right into that morning celebration. All right, Goat and Fish. Rise up, rise on up now. Rise up, rise on up now. Rise up now. Talking Goat and Fish, talking Paul Pear radiation. Yeah, it's getting fruity in the verses. It's getting nice and tutti and fruity and Paul Pear. Yeah, right there. 25, join the congregation. 25 in morning motivation. Yeah. Before we do our morning celebrations, there are some other chatters here in the congregation who we need to express our belief in it, Sunshine. Paul Pear,
I believe in you.
Hellspawn NL,
Hellspawn NL, I believe in you too.
The Kinky Jesus,
The Kinky Jesus, I believe in you.
E Safer 86.
E Safer 66, I believe in you.
It's E Safer 86.
E Sailor 86, I believe in you.
E Safer 86. Think we're following Goat versus Fish. 25 blades. 25 blades.
Ba 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 ba.
That was a username. There's a username named 25 Blades.
Oh, I thought you said 25 bleats, like a goat. That was one bleat. You have another 24 to go. But yeah, 25 bleats, I believe in you.
Blades.
25 blades, I believe in you too.
Paul Pear has declared fish. Paul Pear has declared fish. Celebrating more fish. Paul Pear has declared fish. Celebrating more fish. Welcome, Raiders, to Goat versus Fish. Lamau indeed. Lamau indeed. Paul Pear. Paul Pear. We know you care. We see that you care, Paul Pear. It's time for our morning celebrations. If you're new to the congregation, it's time for the morning celebrations. We've got It's Sunshine. We've got It's Sunshine on the musications. Let's get ready, Paul Pear. We're not done yet. Raise your hooves and fins above your head. Whether you've been awake for hours or just got out of bed, raise it up. Breathe breathe in the fresh verses of Goat versus Fish. And then we practice getting off the fence. We're gonna drop down. We're gonna drop down in that nice squat, feet shoulder width apart, feet slightly turning out. Going down, and then opening on up, and then opening on up, and up again. With our morning celebrations. Let's do 10, let's do 10, let's do 10, let's do 10. Celebration!
Celebration.
Celebration! Don't be too proud, shout it out loud. Celebration! Celebration! Yes, just a little movement, just a little flexing around can increase your lifespan by 1,000. Celebration! 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 3 more. Celebration! Celebration! Time for Goat and Fish to get their opening verses. Paul Pear the Fish with the Radiation. Steel Forge Gaming.
Steel Forge Gaming, I believe in you.
All right, Goat and Fish, time for your opening verses. Lysergic Freak Fish with the gifted verses to Steel Forge Gaming Celebration. Paul Pear Raiders, we'd like you all to meet our VIP Wow Mom, who is here in the verses today. How you doing, Wow Mom? Looking very Goat versus Fish. All right, Goat and Fish, it's time for your opening verses. yes, Paul Pear, this is Goat vs. Fish. We're just speaking to you on the fruit. Oh no, it's so great. It was such an unexpected verses that you dropped by here on Goat vs. Fish. It is very fine. It is very fine. Yo. Paul Pear, if you wish to call in, to the Goat vs. Fish hotline, we could have you call in the show. We're just thinking, as long as you're giving us images of a twerking frog, we suppose we could have you call in if that's something you want to do. We've been meaning to bring back the Goat vs. Fish call-in segment. Anyway, we wanted to call you on the fruit. We wanted to call you a fruit. Hey, Paul Pear, you're a fruit. You're a real fruit, you know that? And a sweet thing, too. And a nice fish. Eventually, Gold says me and the 7-Eleven clerk say goat. We wanted you to know that, Paul Pear. Anyway, thank you for bringing by E-Safer 86, 25 Blades, and all the other glorious raiders, some of whom still haven't followed Goat vs. Fish, which kind of makes us question their sanity and judgment. But we do welcome them all to the congregation, and thank you for joining Goat vs. Fish. Okay, Paul Pear, you have a great versus. Say hi to the goat for Goat vs. Fish. Celebration for fish. Celebration for fish! What say we treat them to a little bit of Spanish goat and the Tijuana fish?
Ooh. Let's see.
Why don't you run through a warm up and then we'll get into it. Get ready, we're about to do our hit song.
I am ready.
You're ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Goat and Fish, welcome to Spanish Goat and the Tijuana Fish. Take it away, sunshine. Grandmaster Ong! Grandmaster Ong!
Grandmaster On, I believe in
So last verses was fenced. Last verses was fenced, we're sorry to say. Last verses was fenced, we're sorry to say. We had a giant fence that was moved into the verses. Patistedor says you should do Saturday morning streams. It would be a fine replacement for cartoons from back in the day. Well, Goat vs. Fish, Patistedor, Willow D, welcome to Goat vs. Fish. Willow D?
Willow D. I believe in you, Willow D.
If anyone wants there to be more streams of Goat vs. Fish, then we ask you to join the Patreon of Goat vs. Fish, as Patistedor has. Become a humble member of the paying congregation. Because after a certain number of after an undisclosed number of patrons, then Goat vs. Fish will have no choice but to give you more streams on more days. But getting back to the verses, Goat and Fish, yester verses, we had a unification in the polls. We had 325 bits for Fish. We had a subscription for Goat and Fish. We had 7 radiation points for Goat. This verses, we're having radiation points for Fish from Paul Pear. But we had $15, 15 versus American dollars, put on the fence by I Can Fix Amber Heard. Now, previously, that giant fence that you saw over there, that showed up because I Can Fix Amber Heard donated 105, yes, 105 versus American dollars specifically to the fence. And then we tried the Goat and Fish. We tried to stop Big Fence. We tried to stop the Big Fence Corporation from dividing the land of the goat from the sea of the fish, so the Goat and Fish cannot properly versus, and then trying to sell it back to us for real estate monetization and building giant data centers that are processing all kinds of information that has nothing to do with whether or not you're goat or fish, which is the only data that is really reliable and that Goat versus Fish has been collecting for many, many millions of generations. But now big data centers are trying to compute all kinds of other information that doesn't have to do with whether you're goat or fish. And really, Goat versus Fish is the only versus you should trust with your precious information. Not Big Fence! Not Big Fence! So the Fish raised a glorious 3 versus American dollars and 25, but Amber Heard, I Can Fix Amber Heard, put another $15 on the fence. So we are sorry to say, but Stop Big Fence has had a setback. Now we need 120 versus American dollars to stop Big Fence. And we're currently starting with 325. 325 because we had a glorious 325 bits from the Fish last verses. So we're 325 of the way to 120 for stopping Big Fence. Hopefully, 120, I Can Fix Amber Heard. You donated 15. You donated 15 to the fence. Just last verses, you donated 15 to the fence. We have the evidence. We have the evidence. You claimed it. You first you were surprised. Oh, 105. What have I done? What have I done? 105 for the fence. Then you said 15 more for the fence. I Can Fix Amber Heard is supporting Big Fence. I Can Fix Amber Heard is supporting Big Fence in our communities. So the Goat and Fish, we're just going to have to come together. We're just going to have to get it done. I did, but why raise it? But why raise it? Well, you raised the fence to begin with. I Can Fix Amber Heard. We said we want to raise 105 to stop Big Fence, and then you invested more in the fence, as if to say, no, I don't want to stop Big Fence. I'm going to back Big Fence even more. Our actions have consequences, I Can Fix Amber Heard. When we choose Goat or Fish, our verses have consequences. Of course, Goat versus Fish is here to tell you that consequence, oh, it's nothing to be so sad about. Consequences are part of our motivation. Consequences are a motivation in themselves. Yes, goat and fish. We can choose goat. We can choose fish. We can versus the fish. We can versus the goat. We can get off the fence. We can get off the fence with consequence. Let's let our verses have consequences this very morning motivation. Get out there and find that thing you've been meaning to do. And with that feeling of knowing that there is consequence for your action, you can make it happen. You can make it happen. And we're making it happen here on Goat vs. Fish. But first, it's time to clear the verses. It's time to clear the verses. Wazzy, we hope you have a great stream. Thank you for joining Goat vs. Fish. Wazzy, please remind us, goat or fish? Before you go, goat or fish? All right, time for a hose down. Wazzy, it's fish. Time for a hose down. Let's hose it down. Moisture for the fish. Moisture for the fish. It's Sunshine is trying to patch things up. You patching things up over there, Sunshine?
Yeah. No technical difficulties at all. Just patches.
Just patching things up.
Yeah.
That used to be a song of Goat vs. Fish. We had a Goat vs. Fish patch in the merch store. May we sing you a little jingle, please?
Sure.
We had a patch in the Goat vs. Fish store. We need to get more patches. And we had a song for the Goat vs. Fish store, and it went like this. And if you are a fish, you can patch things up with goat. And if you are a goat, you can patch things up with fish. With the patch of Goat vs. Fish. With the patch of Goat vs. Fish. Stitch by stitch by stitch by stitch. It is Goat vs. Fish. It is Goat vs. Fish. It was more of sort of a chant than it was a jazzy verses. It had sort of a monotone drone. And if you are a goat, you can patch things up with fish. And if you are a fish, you can patch things up with goat. With the patch of Goat vs. Fish. With the patch of Goat vs. Fish. Stitch by stitch by stitch by stitch. It is Goat vs. Fish. It is Goat vs. Fish.
Like that?
More like that, yeah. But that was just a sample verses. Are you goat or are you fish? Goat vs. Fish thought that when we wiped our nose that you wouldn't see it because we weren't here, but actually we were you could see it just down there, so it didn't really matter. So much for the discreetness of Goat vs. Fish. It's time to count the goat and fish. It's time to count the goat and fish. Are you goat or are you fish? It's time for our morning declarations. We have lysergic freak fish in the verses for fish. We have lysergic freak fish in the verses for fish with a gifted subscription. So let's get a fish in the verses for lysergic freak fish, and let's go big this verses. Let's go with the shark. We have several sharks in the verses, but we've got shark right here. We've got shark right here to represent the gifted subscription of lysergic freak fish. You see here, here's the fish. Here's the freak fish. And in the wake of the freak fish, there are all these other fish that are following along with lysergic freak fish. Those representation of the gifted subscriptions. This fish is leading a school. Psychic Buckeye 12 goes goat. Psychic Buckeye 12 goes goat. Psychic Buckeye 12. We're going to further delve. Stay tuned to Goat vs. Fish. We've got another crate of Goat vs. Fish, of pre-fire Goat vs. Fish, and we're going to see if your verses are in there. So stay tuned to Goat vs. Fish. The search for Psychic Buckeye continues. Lysergic Freaknik says, also my anniversary? My anniversary? Which anniversary was this? Are you talking about getting hitched, Lysergic Freakfish? Are you talking about your anniversary? Your collective metal-esque anniversary? Is that what you're saying to Goat vs. Fish? Psychic Buckeye 12 is in the verses. Celebration. Celebration. We have Wazzle, who was fish. Wazzle declared fish before leaving the verses. Paul Pear declared fish. Celebration for Pear Fish. We're going to give you a little stem there. A little stem there for Paul Pear. It is your subiversary, this verses. It is your subiversary. So it is, Lysergic Freakfish, with 38 months. Celebration. It is your anniversary, so you get to choose what color of the fish you want. What color fish do you want? I can fix Ember Heard. Are you goat or are you fish? Eventually, Gold says no unification today. Fish was supposed to win yesterday, if not for the fence. Now Goat comes in and steals the momentum from Fish. Therefore, me and 7-Eleven guy are Goat. I was discussing it with them this morning. Well, usually we want Goat and Fish to be present in the congregation to count their goat, but because you have done the service of spreading the verses of Goat versus Fish, we're going to count that goat. We're going to count that 7-Eleven goat. Patistedor is fish. That's another fish. Celebration for fish. Daddy Shark indeed. Orange Fish says I can fix Ember Heard. TML Rules says fish. That's another fish. Let's get an orange fish. Orange fish. We can tell you it's sunshine. Can we tell you a secret about Lysergic Freakfish?
Let me guess, he's lysergic and a freak and a fish.
That's all true.
Yeah.
But that's not the secret.
There's more?
There's a big open secret about Lysergic Freakfish. They love metal. They're a metal-loving fish.
Ooh.
Can you give us some of that sweet, fake it until you make it, metal-loving musications for the 38 million months of subscription of Lysergic Freakfish? Can we get a little metal simulation here for the Freakfish?
I hope you like fake metal.
Heavier! Heavy, get heavy! Flip that hair around. You gotta flip the hair. Yeah! Flip that hair.
It's gonna do physical therapy.
Let's get a pose. Let's get a pose. Yeah! 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 You're halfway there! You're halfway there! That was Sunshine Metal Simulation. One more hair flip. Yeah! You gotta get that hair in there. Belgabo.
Belgabo, I believe in you.
Belgabo, are you goat or fish? Artman,
Artman, I believe in you.
Artman, are you goat or fish? Fitzcraft is in the verses. Fitzcraft has agreed to be a guest on Goat vs. Fish. We'll find out when. Bilgamo says goat. That's a fish and a goat. Celebration for goat. Ooh, we like that. This is how we take down Big Fence, Goat and Fish. This is how we take down Big Fence. One goat by one fish. Together we can take down Big Fence. Canada Rammy, are you goat or fish? We know you so often choose goat, but we want to hear it, Canada Rammy. We want to hear that declaration. Additional butter up, so yes, we've got tons of goat butter. Oh, eventually Gold wants butter ups. Hold on. Eventually Gold wants butter up, so we have to go get the goat butter now. Goat butter coming up. And Valentine's versus is coming up. We've got to butter you up.
Love is the word for today, as opposed to no love.
They don't sponsor Goat vs. Fish, so we're covering up their name. But there's your goat butter. We're buttering you up. We're buttering up the chat. Chronically Stupid says, yes, my favorite live stream, Goat vs. Fish, yes.
Chronically Stupid, I believe in you.
Wilson Stepbrother,
I believe in you too.
Alright, chat, we buttered you up. But we haven't buttered up everybody. We have not yet buttered up Lysergic Freakfish. Lysergic Freakfish, we're gonna butter you up too.
This is cage-free butter. This butter was raised in a cage-free situation. Far away from 5G towers.
Lysergic Freakfish, this buttering up is for you. This buttering up is for you specifically. We had Paul Pear. Paul Pear, put it up your nose, says I can fix Amber Heard. For 100 versus American dollars for we'll tell you what I can fix Amber Heard. If we can defeat Big Fence today, Goat versus Fish will put vegan butter up my nose and we'll keep it there for at least 1 minute.
And you'll do it for free?
No. Well, yes, we'll do it for free after we're free from Big Fence.
Oh, that's what you mean by for free.
Yes, we'll do it when free.
When free, by free.
Immediately with the Verse American deal, of course. We're trying to run a congregation here. We're trying to run a congregation here on Goat vs. Fish, and Big Fence isn't making it easy. Big Fence is not making it easy, Goat and Fish. We will still give you your morning motivations, but big fence not making it easy. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Howard Lucan.
Howard Lucan. You soy-free, Howard. I believe in you.
You know what? Maybe this Goat vs. Fish morning motivational is getting too soy. Maybe this whole operation is too soy.
I just wanna catch my fish.
Okay, it's not soy anymore. Can't goat and fish just get along? Howard Lucan, are you goat or are you fish? The Uncle Bo celebration. The Uncle Bo.
The Uncle Bo. I believe in you.
Are you goat or fish? Soy cabra contra pez. The Uncle Bo goes goat, the Uncle Bo goes goat. That was hard. That was Bad Bunny on Goat vs. Fish. Oreo Bandit 82.
Oreo Bandit 82. I believe in you.
That's two more goat. That's the Uncle Bo and Oreo Bandit. The Uncle Boreo Bandit. Are the goats free range and grass fed? Well, they were, but now Big Fence is here and they're starting to call the whole operation into question, aren't they? They call it into question, but they don't ask the one true question of are you goat or fish? Bud Morgan, goat or fish? Bud Morgan, goat or fish? I can fix Amber Heard. Did you declare goat or fish this verse is? Are you still on the fence? I can fix Amber Heard. Are you still on the fence? Are you still on the... Are you goat or fish? Are you goat or fish? I can fix Amber Heard. Are you goat or fish? That does remind Goat vs. Fish. That does remind Goat vs. Fish. I said, I guess I'm fence man. I gotta stick with the snowball here. Call life alert, cause I'm falling and I can't get up. Don't you love how that's what they say? Wow. It really doesn't like it when it moves quickly, does it? The fence sitter, that's just how the fence sitter is. They can never even commit to the fence. They're like, I guess I'm fence. I guess I'm fence. Oh, I could be it's merely a guess. My fenciness is merely a guess. Merely a guess. Two more goats for the goats here with you. Well, Mom, are you goat or fish? Well, Mom says, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. Country goat, take me home. Where's the fish? Where I belong. Fence, Virginia. A country mama. Fish first goat, fish first goat. That's it, sunshine for you. That's it, sunshine for you right there. So seamless, so seamless. That sounded like a goat quote. Well, while Mom was giving you a goat quote. This is the current state of the verses, Goat and Fish. This is the current state of the verses. It's time now. It's time now. Remember, your gifted subscriptions, your bits, your tips and donations, your tips and donations. They all help Goat versus Fish overcome big fence, overcome big fence. So appreciation to all members of the congregation. It's time now, it's time now. Listen, if we want to get rid of this big fence, one way to do it is through your contributions. However, there's another way. We've got to go through this big crate of Goat versus Fish, and maybe Psychic Buckeye 12, maybe their contribution is going to be in there. Maybe it's going to be in there. Maybe it's going to be in there. We want to find out. We want to see. It's somewhere. Silence!
Eventually
Silence!
gold contribution $4.20. Verse Americans for you.
420! A 420 versus American dollar contribution for Goat versus Fish congregation celebration! Yeah, let's get trippy. Let's get 420 on this verses. 420. 420, Goat and Fish. That was 420 from Eventually Gold. Eventually Gold, are you Goat or Fish? Something green and golden glorious to get me through the day. Celebration, celebration. We've got another David Lee Roth is Goat comment. Eventually Gold with the 420. Eventually Gold with the 420. Stop big fence. We are now 745 of 120 of the way, plus some subscriptions. Eventually Gold. Appreciation for the 420. Appreciation for the 420. Let's do a 420. Let's go into A. Let's go into A, please. We're starting A. We're going to go from A to. We're going to go from A to D. We're going to go A, D. It's going to go from A to D and then back to A. We think go A7, D minor, starting in A. Hang on that A. It goes like this for the 420 donation. Starting in A, it goes like this. I was gonna choose a goat, but I'm on the fence. That's where it E's. I was gonna choose a goat, but I'm on the fence. And now I'm the blowing bubbles, and I know whence. Getting high on the fence, getting high on the fence, getting high on the fence. I was gonna choose a fish, but I'm on the fence. Oh, I was gonna choose a fish, but I'm on the fence. I'm chewing on a tin can, and I know whence. Getting high on the fence, getting high on the fence, getting high on the fence. Are you goat or fish? Yeah. We'll work on that verses. Celebration, sunshine celebration. A shout out to Sunshine. Go and follow Sunshine on Twitch. The link is in the verses. Are the fish raised in sustainable fisheries? Once again, Big Fence wouldn't have it that way. Random Stoner Nerd says puff 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 pass. Puff puff pass with the grass. It's time to get into it. It's time to get into it. Let's have some fun. Last time we did this versus Sunshine, you made little fun little musications for every little character that appeared in the crate.
You're trafficking characters in that crate?
Oh, we were protecting them.
From the island. Nice.
We're protecting them. We're also protecting them from the massive Los Angeles wildfires.
Ooh, so you started your own Neverland, huh?
We had an evacuation. Well, we're never going to let the fires consume them.
Ooh, and that's how Neverland was made, to save the characters from annihilation by fires and various other delights.
So we're going to see what's happening here. Goat versus Fish, we like to feature all of our goat and fish very specially, but we have accrued and accumulated so many fine goat and fish over the millennium that we think it's time. We think it's time that we just start bringing them out en masse. So let's see what we've got in here. So Psychic Buckeye 12, what are we looking for? Are we looking for goat or are we looking for fish? Because we know that there's a goat in here. There's a crochet goat in here. It could be. But first we've got, are you a goat or fish? 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 Yes, power up with goat versus fish. Power up with goat versus fish. We've got this big fish. We've got this big fish. Make the noise for fish. What am I watching? Says 8 Bell 4. 8 Bell 4.
8 Bell 4. I believe in you, and I believe in what you're watching. And I believe you should stay. And I believe you should stay and watch.
Make some noise for the fish. Make some noise for the fish. And we've got straight from North Park. And getting high on the fence, it's Towley! Would you take me down to put you down? I don't know what I'm watching. I don't know what I'm watching. I don't know what I'm watching. Towley, this isn't a Don Hertzfeld cartoon. I don't know what I'm watching. Do you see any resemblance between Towley and Goat versus Fish? Do you see any? Do you see any resemblance?
I've heard Towley is more sticky in today's seasons for various reasons.
For various reasons. We've got goat. Ah! We've got goat. That's not it. Oh, we know that's not it, but it's still a goat. But it's bigger. Celebration for goat. Celebration for goat. We do have a bigger goat. The goat are going to get gradually bigger. We have a pair of goats. We have Tooth Gnasher and Tooth Grinder. These are Thor's goats. These are Thor's mythological goats who pull Thor's chariot or whatever the fence across the Rainbow Bridge and stuff. crazy pair. And okay, we're going to try this versus now. We're going to try this versus Psychic Buckeye 12. Is this your goat? Celebration of our goat! It's Psychic Buckeye's goat! Let's get some Psychic Buckeye psychedelic versus, yeah! We knew we had your goat, Psychic Buckeye 12. This goat was made straight up by Psychic Buckeye 12 for a goat versus fish. And look at these horns and look at this. Is this a third eye for goat? Is this a loopy third eye for goat? And how about the goat versus the fish? How about the goat versus the fish? This one is some kind of toy for pussies, is what we heard. It's supposed to like flop around and they go meow.
Oh.
But it's dead now. But it's still here. It's still fish. It's still versing. Continuing the verses, we have what? What sort of deception is this? We thought we just pulled that one out. Oh wait. Hey Jesus. Check out what goat versus fish can do. Goat versus fish can make two! Double the fish! We can make double the fish. And we've got... Oh, this is a big versus. Wow, Mom, are you here? Well, Mom, are you in the verses? We found a very amazing relic. Psychic Buckeye 12 recognizes it. It's the original Shrimpy Mo. Yeah, let me tell you, man. Some of my bandmates and me, we're not getting along so well anymore, man. I don't know, this rock and roll stuff can be pretty hard, but we're gonna keep on going. We're gonna keep on going. Yeah, we're gonna keep on releasing new music, and I'm gonna keep investing in my crypto coin. Whatever happened to all my red coin? I had so much red coin coming out of my ass, and then I was doing that, and then I never heard of it again. I never heard of red coin again. I think I still got it somewhere in an external hard drive. That's my retirement plan. Shrimpy Mo, yeah, Willytown Fest, yeah. Oh, by the way, hey, Sunshine, I remember, I seem to have a recollection of playing on stage with you with the Maui Sugar Mill Saloon. You remember that?
When?
When we came into town from Indiana. It's me, Shrimpy Mo. It's me, Shrimpy Mo.
Oh, hello, Shrimpy Mo from Glowstick.
Yeah, that's me. It's Shrimpy Mo. Yeah. Mo versus more problems, you know what I'm saying? It's the original Shrimpy Mo. Here on Goat vs. Fish. Waiting for you to come back to Ohio soon. Sounds great. We'd love to. Sunshine, start a band with Shrimpy Mo.
I would, but, there's a fence in the way of me and Shrimpy Mo.
Oh no! It's a false versus! It's a false versus! Or is it? Who is goat and who is fish? Does it remind you of how you used to play when you were kids? Goat and fish, kids are just baby goat. And so many of you are goat in the verses. If you ever want to come back to Verslandia with Goat vs. Fish, you can join Goat vs. Fish in Sunshine, and you can just find all those old goat and fish, and you can have fun. You can have fun with everyone. Like this fish. Like this fish. It's a big fish. Now this fish is a fun fish. Because this fish has a special compartment. Like, watch this. Watch what you can do with this fish. It doesn't matter that you saw Goat vs. Fish do it because you still believe in Goat vs. Fish. One Stop Shop followed Goat vs. Fish. One Stop Shop.
One Stop Shop, I believe in.
One Stop Shop. Are you goat or are you fish? Watch this, watch this. Once there was a fish, and that fish had a feeling. Somewhere deep inside, yeah, there was something squealing and screaming, saying, "Get me out, I'm stuck in a tuna, or maybe it's a trout, and I wanna know what life is all about." So that fish looked inside, and with a big old sigh said, "Oh, okay then, I guess we're gonna have to give birth again." And out of the fish, and out of the fish, out of the fish came something, something never be the same, no. It's coming out of the fish. The fish gave birth to a man who was wandering around the Goat vs. Fish land. Fish gave birth to a man with a stick. It was the walking fence man. It was the wanderer. It was the wanderer, the wanderer. It was the return of the wanderer. It's Sunshine. Oh, my verses. Oh, ooh. Secrets revealed of Goat vs. Fish. Looks like we've been playing too hard.
Uh-oh, there goes our monetization.
There goes.
I guess we're getting cancelled. You didn't see anything, kids. This is our little secret.
Hey now, don't gaslight the kids. What happened happened.
Whoa. Alright, I'll see you on the Netflix documentary premiere.
Please support the Goat vs. Fish Legal Defense Fund. They're trying to cancel Goat vs. Fish. Goat vs. Fish canceled. We think that's probably going to be a new YouTube clip. Goat vs. Fish canceled. Goat vs. Fish shows it all. Goat vs. Fish reveals all. So let us tell you a little bit of Goat vs. Fish lore. You ready for some lore at Sunshine?
Yeah.
So this fence sitter, this walking wanderer, may very well have been the very first ever creature to appear on Goat vs. Fish live streams millions of years ago.
Whoa.
If it is to our recollection, on the very first live stream of Goat vs. Fish, it began in a blank verses. There was nothing there. There was nothing. But then in from the side of the verses, in came the wanderer. And it was like, oh, I'm in a new place. I'm in a new space. What's going on here? Oh, it's Goat vs. Fish. Wow, I wandered into Goat vs. Fish. Like you, like all of the members of the congregation, each and every one of you, no matter how long you've been here, once upon a time, you wandered into Goat vs. Fish. And Goat vs. Fish was new to you. It's Sunshine too. We think that as long as we're talking about the wandering of Goat vs. Fish, celebration for Goat. As long as we're talking about the wandering of Goat vs. Fish and how we all wandered into Goat vs. Fish, and because this verse is Sunshine, we've been talking so much about Sunshine giving you all of your special beliefs and believing in you. Let's have mini Sunshine interview. Mini Sunshine interview. It's Sunshine. Welcome, congregation, to the It's Sunshine interview here on the Goat vs. Fish podcast live stream situation. Congregation. That's Sunshine now, if you're just listening, playing the musications. Give us a sweet lick. Oh, yeah. It's Sunshine. Many goat and fish and fence sitters alike have wandered into the congregation one way or another. Tell us, how did you wander into Goat vs. Fish all those verses ago? Not just here on the live streams, your very first verses. Tell us about how you first wandered into Goat vs. Fish.
It was during the pandemic verses. And I was watching a lot of Kill Tony at the time. And I saw a video titled The Most Bizarre Kill Tony Set.
Ever.
Yeah, ever. And when I saw that, I watched it like 5 times because I had to figure out like how the panel didn't really have a sense of humor. And what I saw were comments supporting, all of them were supporting Goat vs. Fish. And I think I made a little musications to it for fun because the rhythmic pacing. So I ended up making a track. I never committed to it. I didn't think it was good at the time, and that laptop, I have to find the laptop. I'm sure it's on there somewhere. But yeah, and that was 2022. A few months ago when I moved to LA.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I saw that he was playing at the Liquid Zoo.
It's true.
Van Nuys. And I'm like, oh wow, he does shows there. And so I showed up to the show. There was probably like 6-7 people there. And they were all guys growing up on stage. So I chatted with the True Versus himself. And
True Versus itself.
Sorry. And I was just expected to meet him as a fan.
You are a fan of Goat vs. Fish, aren't you?
Yeah, I am a fan. And I ended up playing musication somehow. I think he put me on the spot with glow stick, and I played a few of my Berkeley chords. And he liked what he heard, so he had me play musications on Goat vs. Fishmas, which was in December. And last month, he gave me a call, told me he was doing this, and told me to just show up and do whatever.
The morning motivational live streams every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah.
11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, yes?
Yeah. And the rest is
Live on
history.
YouTube and Twitch.
The rest is history. And the guys I showed GoatVsFish 2 back home are like, what's happening?
What's happening? Just like that wanderer who wonders, what's happening? And after you have watched thousands upon thousands of hours of Goat vs. Fish, you will still probably be wondering what's happening. And we're going to find out what's happening together every Goat vs. Fish morning motivational verses. Are you goat or are you fish? This has been It's Sunshine on an impromptu verses of the Goat vs. Fish morning motivational podcast that we could publish on the Goat vs. Fish podcast just because we can do whatever the verses we want here on Goat vs. Fish. So, It's Sunshine, where can they find you and subscribe to you and all of that verses?
On Twitch, you can find me as It's Sunshine on Twitch.
That's S-A-N shine. It's Sunshine.
It's Sandshine.
And are you goat or are you fish?
I am goat.
Celebration for goat! Celebration for goat!
Paid for by my fish twins. And also I'm on Instagram, Music by Sunshine.
Music by Sunshine on Instagram. Well, this has been a fine revival of the Goat vs. Fish podcast. If you would just play a little musications, we're going to bring back the intro to the Goat vs. Fish podcast, and it goes a little verses like this. In the beginning, there was Goat vs. Fish, Goat Fish. And Goat vs. Fish said there should be goat and there should be fish. There is no alpha or omega. There is no black or white. There is no good or evil. There's only goat and fish and Goat vs. Fish. You have many questions, yes. Who is Goat vs. Fish? What is Goat vs. Fish? Why is Goat vs. Fish? But there is only one question, yeah. There's only one question. Are you goat or are you fish? Are you goat? Are you fish? Are you goat or are you fish? Don't say it on the fence. And it was written and it was written. Play us out. Not for the live stream, but just pretending this is like a Goat vs. Fish podcast episode and you're playing us out. Play us out, Sunshine!
Celebration.
Celebration! The verses just keep going on and on. Love it. This riff got me. We've got Eventually Gold who says, you're on point, Sans. We've got Lysergic Freakfish with another gifted verses to Sean625. It's another gifted verses celebration! And we think we need some motivation. We need need some motivation to get off this fence. We need some motivation to stop Big Fence. One of the ways that we stop Big Fence is by bringing about more goat and fish. So in appreciation of all of your various contributions to the congregation, Lysergic Freak Fish, we're going to bring up a new fish. We're going to bring up a new fish. Going to bring up a new fish. We're going to add a new fish to the verses. We're going to add a classic fish. We're going to add a classic new fish. Listen, there's lots of exciting fish. There's lots of exciting fish out there, but it's time for a classic. It's time for a classic fish. New fish reveal. New fish reveal. You see how we create dramatic tension? It's just that simple. You can tell by the shape it's a classic fish. You can tell it's a classic fish. Lysergic Freak Dick with the decay-gasm. Decay would probably be getting really defensive now and being like, I'm not going to have a fish in my stream. That's not what my stream's about. As a matter of verses, before we do the fish reveal, in honor of Lysergic Freak Fish, let's go to the Goat versus Fish. Oh, wait a minute, we can just do it right here. We're just going to do it right here. We're not even going to the televerses. Well, maybe you missed the televerses. Let's go to the televerses. Let's go to the televerses just because it's such a fun place to be. Goat and Fish. Lysergic Freak Fish is a mod on a little stream called Daniel DK. And they're a fish, and they versus the goat. Let's see what Daniel DK... Listen, Sunshine, one of these verses, we're going to get Daniel DK on this stream. How would you like this, Lysergic Freak Fish? Listen to this proposition. One of these verses, we're going to get Daniel DK on this stream. Daniel DK is an avowed... Well, you're going to see. And they play heavy metal musications and some hair metal musications. We've heard heavier, but they do metal musications. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. And so we could do a jazz. Well, if you're still goat at that versus, then it's goat. But we could see if maybe Lysergic Freak Fish would be willing to sponsor your fishness, so that we could have a jazz fish versus metal goat showdown.
Ooh.
That would be an epic versus.
Jazz versus metal.
Would that not be an amazing versus of goat versus fish?
I think jazz metal versus jazz metal.
And we'll tell you this.
Who's more jazz and who's more metal?
You would have a significant advantage because Daniel DK does not like waking up early, and you would be totally ready to go.
Yeah, but he's more metal than I am. So he also has an advantage in that aspect.
Let's have a look. Let's scope out the competition. Oh, excuse goat versus fish. Let's scope out your fellow goat.
Ooh.
Not a fence pre-party. Dude, goat versus fish, let me get it through to you. In case I didn't make myself clear. There is no fence. There is no fish. Everyone say it together with me. There is no fence. There is no fish. There is no fence. There is no fish. There is no unification. There's no need for excessive celebration. There is just goat. I'm sorry. There's just goats. I don't make the rules, and I sure as fuck like to break them, but there's just goats. It's a ghost world. It's a goat world, and we just live in it. And this is a banging tune. Let's go. Goat versus Fish in the house.
That was a bad impression. But... Yeah, I'm done. That was a bad impression, but, you know, it sounds like metal to people who listen to jazz.
Well, one of these verses, when you're back in the fish situation, we'll have you do a Juggalo Championship Wrestling style call out, and you'll be like, "Hey, Daniel DK, I'm calling you out for a versus."
Oh, man. I'm calling you out for jazz verses, and then I challenge you to this.
That would be such a mighty versus. I challenge you to this, yes. What a challenge. What a challenge!
But yeah, you ready to jazz? Are you ready to jazz? I am. Yeah, you can't. I bet you can't do that now. And then downpick everything. Yeah. Oh, is it what he does? So what he's doing is probably wait a minute. Oh, it's downpicking everything.
It's learning.
Oh, that's how you play. Okay, that makes so much sense.
It's learning.
Okay, I sound slightly metal than before, so thank you.
Let's see that down pick. Let's see that down pick.
Oh, that made so much sense now. Okay. I was doing it wrong the whole time.
Once more. Yeah!
But before I was doing this.
No, that's all fence. Yeah, that's the verses. That's the verses. It's getting stronger. You see how much you learn on Goat versus Fish? They don't teach you that in Berkeley.
Yeah, there's no downpick masterclass by Dweezil Zappa.
It's time for the fish reveal. It's time for the fish reveal. You've waited, goats, to versus this fish. It's the bluefin tuna. It's the bluefin tuna! The Mac Daddy! Big Rig says, no! Yes, you have to contend. We've had the yellowfin tuna, but now we've got the bluefin tuna! Gonna versus that goat! Yeah! It's a very valuable fish. Canada Rami adds, double the bass, muffle the strings.
Yeah, my hand feels weird when I'm mute. My hand feels weird when I'm muted. I think my plane was meant to be sloppy. Sloppy sunken.
Sloppy son?
Sloppy sons, yeah.
Slop. And with that verse is Lysergic Freak Fishes. Squad of fish has grown. Look at that combo. Look at that combo. A great white shark and a bluefin tuna all around Lysergic Freak Fish. That's a mighty versus. That's a mighty versus. Big Rig 250 says goat. Sean 625 says fish all day.
Ever growing, and soon I will overthrow the world. Very beautiful, very powerful.
Very beautiful, very powerful. Let's continue that versus. We've got Big Rig Goat. We've got Big Rig Goat. Big Rig, keep on goatin'. Canada Rami, are you going fish? That's amazing. We've got Sean 625 fish holding. We've got a fish sound alert. We've got a fish sound alert. We've got our first fish sound alert. And that's 50. 50 for fish. From the sound alert. It will all get added to taking down Big Fence. Fish is licking it up. Fish is licking it up. So we didn't get all the way through Canada Ramia's goat. Celebration more goat. We didn't get through all of the crate of goat versus fish, but we'll get to the rest of it later. We had fun going through that versus. We have other verses to do. We have other verses to do. Canada Rami goat. For all of eternity. Old goat, Canada Rami, old goat. We've got a lot of Canadians who like goat versus fish. Have you noticed this? Have you also noticed that horrible red stain that's on the fence? What do you suppose that is? That's behind the head of goat versus fish. What do you suppose that is? Congregation, do you have any ideas what this horrible stain upon the fence is? Is this mark of some horrible violence, or perhaps an expression of love? Or do we have any ideas? Or maybe it's some sort of paint, says Psychic Buckeye 12. That's a versus. Mark of the goat, says Big Rig. Mark of the goat. Fence creatures are multiplying. Soon this thing is going to be filled with fence. Now, Puppet Cousin here was not on the fence, but because they are currently just a lifeless puppet with no one to give them any motion or motivation, they're kind of on the fence now. Also, we put Puppet Cousin on my head, and it made my hair itch for like 3 days. It's getting itchy just thinking about it. Goat and Fish, we've got about 15 minutes left in the stream, and we think that you've made it all the way through Goat vs. Fish morning motivationals all week. And we think they deserve versus. We think they deserve versus some marble racing. We think you deserve versus some marble races here on Goat vs. Fish. Because we know you like to keep it fun. We know you like to keep it fun. Just a little relaxation. Just something to coast on, you know? Like that egg and toast. If I win a versus, that's a verse for fence. Amber Heard is not being dissuaded from their fence position. They're making a mockery of Goat versus Fish. They're making a mockery of the verses. Ivysaur EG says Fish Marble would be victorious. Let's get one more versus for Fish. And let's get into some races. Although, as is frequently the cases on Goat vs. Fish, we often start the verses like, oh, we're going to do this, Rain Felicia. Oh, Ivysaur EG? Get on that mic, Sunshine. You're not done. Ivysaur EG.
Ivysaur EG. I believe in you.
Isn't that nice to hear? Isn't that nice to hear on Goat vs. Fish? Isn't that nice to hear on Goat vs. Fish? Goat and Fish. While it is against terms of service for Goat vs. Fish to tell you to go and watch the Goat vs. Fish live stream on YouTube, we don't think it's against terms of service for Goat vs. Fish to review an already existing YouTube video that has been published by Goat vs. Fish. So we want to do that. We want to show you something that's been happening on Goat vs. Fish. Goat vs. Fish has recently published the verses. We're going to take you deep inside the channel content of Goat vs. Fish. Here we are. Ooh, we've got some upcoming verses scheduled. We've got Big Fence Builder Donald Trump confirmed. Goat. Or something like that. We've got Cardi B twerking on Robot Fence. We've got Turning Point USA declares Kiss the Fish. It was published and edited by Crafty Andy. And if we look at our analytics, 572 views!
Celebration.
Plus one subscriber, 572 views, a watch time of 12.4 hours for Kiss Fish USA. Let's hear it.
I just want to catch my fish.
Kiss Fish USA, it's garnering views, Goat and Fish. We're getting those hours. 572 views, Goat and Fish. 542 more than normal. It's a beautiful verses.
The 100 verse American. In fact.
I just want to catch my fish.
Well, Goat versus Fish is going to take a slice of that versus. Where Goat versus Fish is going to provide the fish.
Oh, in that case, make it 125.
Of Vosh, but it is a statement that Vosh has declared goat. Goat versus Fish. There's Goat versus Fish in the comments. Etch versus Kiss.
Why he is trying to catch them against their fish instincts.
Go on. comes first. But family comes first, doesn't it, Amber Heard? Family comes first.
I just want to kiss a fish.
If you want to watch this video uninterrupted by all the various scrolling Goat vs. Fish, you can. Goat vs. Fish is going to post the link in the verses, so you can like it, so you can comment on it, so you can increase the viewing of Goat vs. Fish. Jesus runs. Welcome to Goat vs. Fish. Jesus runs. Welcome to Goat vs. Fish. Jesus runs. Welcome to Goat vs. Fish. And Jesus Runs says, I came here for the face sitters, but I realize I was wrong. Farewell. There are fence sitters here on Goat vs. Fish, quite pitiably. We've got this big fence here. Jesus runs. Don't run from Goat vs. Fish. Goat vs. Fish would rather you sit on a face than sit on a fence. As long as it's a consensual versus. So stick around in the congregation, Jesus runs, and welcome to Goat vs. Fish. And Jesus is always running from Goat vs. Fish. It's like, come on, Jesus, choose goat or fish. Get off the fence. Jesus Run says, I'm very confused but not disappointed yet. Hey, it's Sunshine. Can we welcome Jesus Runs to the congregation?
Jesus runs. I believe in you, Jesus runs.
Confusion is a natural part of Goat vs. Fish. Confusion is a natural part of Goat vs. Fish. Jesus Runs will try to explain it to you. This is the current situation here on Goat vs. Fish. We've got 8 fish. One of those fish is subscribed to Goat vs. Fish and has gifted 2 fish, so they have 2 fish in their school. We also have 10 goat. We have a fence sitter who is not certain that they're even on the fence. We have 50 bits for goat. We have a sound alert for fish. 50 bits for fish for Goat vs. Fish. The goat and the fish, they're engaged in such a mighty versus. Sometimes you can even confuse the goat and the fish, especially in these fence times. So the question, Jesus runs. The question, Jesus runs, is the question, Jesus runs is.
I just wanna catch my fish.
The question is.
Goat or fish?
Goat or fish?
Goat or fish? Goat or fish? Goat or fish? Goat or fish? Goat or fish? Goat or fish?
I choose. Look out, God!
Praise God. Amen.
Beautiful.
We have met many claiming to be God or to speak for God, but they rarely choose goat or fish.
Amen. Amen. 3-month subscriber. God bless you. Goat vs. Fish. Amen. Yeah, no, I don't think God runs around on Twitch insulting people and using curse words, so I'm going to completely agree with you on that one. And yeah, I mean, God knows. God actually knows goat versus, he knows which one to pick. He knows. Which one? I don't know. I'm not God. But hallelujah. Check out Goat vs. Fish channel. Great channel. Amen. I'm not going to give this one. This is a 0 out of 5. Okay, this is not a weird shirt.
Hey, mermaid. Open that bitch, we're coming in.
What up? Sunshine, you've never seen this one.
Fish.
Hey, goat versus fish. Yeah, goat versus fish. Hey, how about this? Take it for the 25 people, you
And it's been
bitch.
like 4 weeks and I got no answer. So don't cause a tragedy. Lady, what do you want?
Am I a goat or a
How do I
fish?
get you to notice?
I don't know. I'm a goat because I'm a goat, but I'm a fish because I'm always tripping,
Shit
baby.
ain't no panic. I don't understand it. It's not even deep.
It's
I don't know, but also fish is new strippers at the strip clubs. I'm not sure.
No honest, still my tricks got me like falling so quick. Oh, I trip again.
Yeah, the beat was fire. I don't know. Goat versus fish? I don't know. Are we talking about like combat or just generic shit? Because if you're talking about combat, I don't think goats can swim. But also fish can't walk. I would, oh man.
Fence sitter.
Depends on the fish, I guess. Goats are,
It can be a big giant fish.
That's
like
what I'm saying.
like a
That's what I was trying to.
grouper.
I was trying to find a word. Goats are typically the same size. They're right. They have a range of size. A fish can be stupid big.
Like a tuna. Yeah.
Also,
or a grouper.
they can
Or
be
you
tiny and vicious because barracudas exist and piranhas exist. Man, this is fucked up. You know what? Fish.
Whoa.
Yeah, if you're a marlin, you know, big stupid ass marlin, fucking 14-foot marlin. I don't know how long they get.
Can he be a shark? Is that still considered?
Is that considered a fish? When does it get out of the fish realm?
Now I'll be a shark if you can be a shark.
Yeah, sharks are. Yeah, sharks are fish, right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be
The
right.
mountain goats get up to 300 pounds.
Yeah, but it's a dense weight. It's not like it's not.
Go
They don't
up a
get.
mountain.
They don't get huge. They just get dense. You know what I'm saying? You've never seen like a moose-sized goat. You know? Dolphins is when it stops being fish.
You can see all kinds of cool
Shark is
stuff
fish.
under the water
Shark is a fish.
that you.
And the goats can't even get to you. We've seen sharks wash up and bite motherfuckers on the beach. They can stay alive long enough for
Still
to
biting people.
debilitate a motherfucker real quick. Tunas get crazy. What's that goddamn? What's that? A sunfish? Oh my god! Have you
That's
seen
what
a
I
sun?
said. Yeah, that's what I said earlier.
Oh, that sunfish.
Whoa.
You know?
Yeah.
He has seen my
Thanks.
my
Thanks,
mortal
go
enemy.
versus fish for the sub. Who was about to turn this into a real Goliath groupers? Have you seen these shits? Great white
Yeah,
for the win.
grouper, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, I'm going with the fish on this one. Woo! God damn! Man, wow.
Celebration!
Celebration. He gave it some serious thought. He gave it more thought than anyone on AGT.
True versus.
Or
Well,
True
we don't know
Tony.
how much the judges on AGT were thinking about goat versus fish after they went home, and in their dreams they could have just kept thinking about goat versus fish. They might still be thinking about goat versus fish. That was T-Pain. That was T-Pain. So we hope you were entertained, Jesus Runs. And fish yoga? Fish yoga indeed. Fish yoga indeed. That was T-Pain, Goat and Fish. That was T-Pain, considering Goat and Fish. But we promised you some marble races, and we're going to make verses. We're going to make verses on that promise. Jesus Runs created their account November 8th, 2020. They've seen a lot of verses here on Twitch. They probably created it during the Fence-demic, which is around when Goat vs. Fish started the verses here on Twitch, even though it has been Goat vs. Fish, because in the beginning there was Goat vs. Fish. Forever. So Jesus Runs, if you are interested in becoming a member of the congregation of Goat vs. Fish, then please consider following Goat vs. Fish. Or if you still want time to consider Goat vs. Fish, you can take all the time you need. Goat vs. Fish will be here. Goat vs. Fish will be here for you. It's true. But we do want to know, are you fish or are you goat? Are you fish or are you goat? Goat and fish, we're going to roll. We're going to roll some marbles. We're going to roll some marbles. We're going to roll some marbles. And the ones who are watching on YouTube now, we are sure Twitch won't mind us telling you that if you come to Twitch, you can play. Or you can stay. You can stay where you are and watch from afar and just watch the competition. You can watch the competition. How we doing on time, Sunshine? Do we have time for a few marble races? You okay with that?
Yeah. Yeah, I got some time. I got like 10 minutes.
10 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay, some quick verses. Time for some quick verses. Time for some quick verses. Jesus Run says Jesus' lunch break is over. Has had to get back to work. Have a wonderful afternoon. We'll see you, Jesus Runs. You can't run from Goat vs. Fish forever. We'll see you back on Goat vs. Fish because we know you've seen nothing like this. Be sure to ask all your coworkers if they are goat or fish. Some of them are sure to disappoint you. Jesus Runs follows Goat vs. Fish! Praise Jesus Runs! Praise Jesus Runs! You have 69 seconds to join the marble race. Type exclamation point play. Type exclamation point play and let's start our verses today. Hey, it's Sunshine. Why don't we give you something to riff over? We happen to know that when it comes to rolling, nothing rolls quite like the musications of Katamari Damacy. And we know that we're not going to get DMCA'd for that. So what if we played a little Katamari and you played over it like you do, so you could add a new...
Shoo.
Oh, my verses. Goat and Fish, we have to show you something. We were just looking for Katamari Damacy on Spotify, and then we typed in K-A, and it showed us Kanye West, and it showed us Kanye West mountain goat. A goat has appeared in the verses. Kanye West has declared goat, everyone. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it.
Kanye West versus T-Pain.
And Kanye West said, I'm so sorry I said such nasty, mean things about the fish. I'm just so sorry. Ah!
Well, he and the fish, they had an entanglement, so, you know.
The marble race has begun. The marble race has begun. Oh! Okay, here comes a Katamari. You ready?
Yeah.
Dizzy Be Busy wins the verses. Dizzy Be Busy wins it for Goat.
You turn up those verses?
We did just a bit there. You can turn up your verses too. There. one win for Goat. Next versus. Exclamation play to join the verses. 69 seconds. Sunshine. Have you ever heard that musication before?
It's the first time hearing it, yeah.
There's a lot to love. There's a lot to love there.
Woo. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I'm going to put my hands down for 2 minutes. Ugh.
It's time for a Sunshine warm down. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at those hands. Let's just show us the hands. These are the hands. These are the hands that did the verses.
Oh, I don't stretch them out. It was like a bunch of. I did a lot of that.
I can fix Amber Heard. So this marble race is super fancy. I can fix Amber Heard gets blasted. Dizzy be busy, Dizzy be busy. Still, we're trying to get off the fence. We're trying to get off the fence here on Goat vs. Fish. High Five Protege celebration. Welcome back to Goat vs. Fish. High Five Protege. Are you feeling Goat or Fish's versus? It's all gone to fence here on Goat vs. Fish. No one can seem to win the race. We're all just getting blasted around. We're all just getting blasted around. You better rest those hands because we're gonna throw on another Katamari coming up soon. So you best get ready. We know you can handle it. Bah! High Five Protege's Goat. High Five Protege's Goat. Oh, the fence of it all. Here comes Goat versus Fish. Go, little marble, go. Everyone's just getting blasted around. Explololo is exploding. Explololo. Wait a versus. Explololo, is that? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? And we've got Dizzy Be Busy. Some kind of kitsune creature. We got Psychic Buckeye 12 who has decided to just avoid the whole fencing situation and is just spinning out somewhere on the fence. Oh, Psychic Buckeye. Just being like, leave me out of this versus. Leave me out of this versus, please. Here comes Goat versus Fish. Here comes Goat versus Fish. Yeah, you're probably just whipping up some kind of psychic maelstrom. Oh, such a fancy map. There's no winning this. There's no winning this fancy situation. Eventually, the giant wall of flame will come to consume us all if we don't finish. Maybe that's what's in store for all the Goat and Fish. If we can't stop Big Fence, this is the future you have to look forward to, Goat and Fish. If we can't stop Big Fence, then this is what's going to happen. Wanton chaos, destruction, eternal fence riding on the castle walls, and no one can breach them at all, and no one can breach them at all. And we just kind of roll around aimlessly in life, not getting anywhere, not doing anything. Psychic Buckeye 12, what has the fence done to you? What's a wall if not a tall fence? A wall is just another name for the fence. That's what they said. That's what they said when they were running for president. They said, build the fence. Build the fence. Build the fence. But then they didn't really commit to that. Psychic Buckeye 12 has been... Oh no. Goat and Fish. It's coming. What? Dizzy Be Busy is making a move. Dizzy Be Busy is... No! Not towards them! No! No! Goat versus Fish, you're our only hope! Oh, my versus! Goat versus Fish, oh, no! Final results. No winner. No winner. No winner, Goat and Fish. It seems that though we've had a few subscriptions and we've had some marble wins and we've had some goat and some fish, but with a fancy marble race like that, yes, even burned fish, burned fish.
Burnt fish, I believe in you.
It seems that we leave this morning motivation still in the thrall of Big Fence. Still in the thrall of Big Fence. Oh, Goat and Fish, we wish we could tell you otherwise. But here on the Morning Motivational Verses, we will tell you no lies. The only way to defeat the fence is to keep on versing. So to our 30 glorious viewers here on Twitch, before you end, says Sci-Fi Protege, before you end, you have something to say? I'm chilling, having coffee. Enjoying my coffee.
I think you want some radiation.
Is that what you're saying?
It says you'll start a live before.
You want to start a live?
Oh, no, he's starting a live before.
Oh, you're starting a live.
Yeah.
Well, Hi-Fi Protege, we did give you one radiation. We did give you one radiation earlier this week. But you know what? We'll give you another. Because we wish to show appreciation for your creation of VIP Wow Mom! VIP Wow Mom! VIP Wow Mom! Even with all of this fence going on, VIP Wow Mom holds it down for Goat vs. Fish. You inspire Goat vs. Fish. You inspire Goat vs. Fish, Wow Mom. We will not let the fence triumph. We will not let the fence triumph. We will not let the fence triumph. But we're going to have to come back together. On the next Goat vs. Fish morning motivational. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Goat and Fish. Will Goat vs. Fish do a walking around stream? We think so. But don't quote us on that. Although we do have some new technology.
Yes.
Check this out. It's the Go Mixer Pro X that allows us to plug in a very tiny mixer into our iPhone. So when we stream, we can use a mic like this and it can sound great. And we can even plug in guitars and all kinds of other verses into there. It's pretty awesome. With respect to the 2 gifted subs from Lysergic Freak Fish, the sound alerts from Fish, the marble win for Goat, the Goat and the Fish. We're still not quite there, Goat and Fish. We're still fencing over here. And in order to take down Big Fence, we need you to come back to Goat vs. Fish Morning Motivation next Monday. But remember, Goat and Fish, there are other ways to support Goat and Fish for a versus this Valentine's Day, Saturday, 11:45 p.m. at the Comedy Store, Los Angeles, in LA. Oh, and thank you to Paul Pear for the fish radiation, by the way. Let's get a shout out for Paul Pear.
Any of the new followers, the new guys are following my Twitch channel?
Oh, well, that's an excellent versus. Let's give a shout out to Sunshine. Sunshine!
Me.
Sunshine, you got a stream? You got a Sunshine stream?
Yeah, I have a Sunshine stream. It's called It's Sunshine on Twitch. Please follow me.
Please follow it, Sunshine, our resident musician maker. Sunshine has almost 60 followers. How about we have not almost 60 followers, but how about we have actually 60 followers? That would be great. It's always time for a little sunshine.
Oh, wow. I'm like at the brink of 69. I mean, 60.
59 followers for Sunshine. Will It's Sunshine get one more follower in the next 10 seconds? GoatVsFish. Refresh!
We tried.
It's okay, Goat. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll survive. It's the fence. We can just blame the fence. Just blame the fence.
It's the fence.
It's the fence. It was the fence. Was that fencily fence all along?
The state of the economy hasn't hit me like it has right now.
So see Goat vs. Fish. So yes, follow it, Sunshine, and see Goat vs. Fish at the Comedy Store, Los Angeles. 11:45 this Saturday in LA. Sunshine will be there. On the Riff Raff, on Billy Meyer's Riff Raff. It's not too late. Get your tickets. The link is in the chat. A special appreciation to our humble congregation, generous donors at patreon.com/GoatVsFish. Wow Mom, Mama Joe, Brahma Joe, Sourdough, Ben Person, Napoleon Doom, Drew Lawrence, Drew John, Watts 9807, That One Bulk Guy, Pattistead, Tugger Rugger, Standard Average, Jimmy Red, Shelter Grown, Eventually Gold, Atro, Hogrim, The Quacksinator, Uber Kitten, and I Can Fix Amber Heard. Will it be on Patreon? No, the Comedy Store show will not be on Patreon. Maybe we'll record it and you'll see it later, but that's a club show, GoatVsFish. We can't just live stream the Comedy Store to you. They would kick out Goat vs. Fish. Please consider joining the Patreon of Goat vs. Fish for even $5 American dollars a month and get your name listed on the humble congregation. Okay, Goat and Fish. It's been a versus. But it's still fancy. But we will leave you with this. When you are out in the land and the sea, look about you. Find one who is lost. Find one who does not know the way. And ask. Simply ask. Are you goat? Or are you fish? This has been a versus of Goat vs. Fish. Big fence can't stop us. When Goat and Fish come together, in unification. Big fence can't stop us. We'll see you on the next verses of GoatVsFish Morning Motivation. First, we say farewell to YouTube. Farewell, YouTube viewers. Appreciation, appreciation. The watch hours are accumulation. The watch hours are accumulation. Appreciation, appreciation. Celebration, Goat and Fish.